Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about my anti-aging bed premium bed cover. This is my new grounding mat and I am excited. I've been playing with this and I just wanted to share with you some things that I've learned. So they actually send some equipment to be able to test this and make sure that it's working for you. However, my house that I live in was built in 1893, and my house is not grounded. So when you get this cover, it's going to have this funny little plug here, and the plug has just got two plastic pieces that go into the part where the electricity is, and then the post that goes into the part where your grounding wire is supposed to go. So my house is not grounded. I am just going to walk over here and we are going to plug this in. And I want to just show you. We did install the thing with the 3 posts just to be able to install most of our handy dandy little 3-pronged things, even though there is no grounding wire in this house. So when you're using a grounding mat, that is a problem. Grounding mats cannot work unless they are grounded into something. And so they send this handy dandy little voltmeter to be able to check whether your grounding mat is working. And so you turn it on and then you want to set that to AC. And you're going to take the black one and you're going to clip it somewhere onto the mat, and then to read the amount of voltage going through your body, you're going to hold that in your hand. Okay, so I'm holding this here, and now I'm going to just kind of keep that so you can see it on the thing. And then the idea is when you touch the mat, it's supposed to ground you to 0. So even though my house is not grounded, you can see that there does still have some effect in reducing the voltage into my body fairly significantly. So when I take my hand off, all the way back up to a 23. When I put my hand on it, it goes down to a 0.9, a 1, 2. So, you know, I'm still getting some voltage in there. But I'm somebody who's a creative problem solver, and I want to show you what I figured out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this from my wall, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to plug this into my pot full of dirt. So I do have an onion planted in there, some sweet potatoes that are starting to grow. It's been recently watered. Now we're going to try the meter again. All right, here we have the same setup. I haven't done anything other than come back over here. Now I'm going to hold this again. And I also find that it's interesting that now that that's not actually plugged into the wall, my personal voltage has already gone way down. So instead of starting out in the 20s before, as I'm holding this red thing, I'm only going up to a 3. So that's a very interesting observation in the first place. But now I'm going to put my hand down again with it plugged into my jar o' dirt. So I also noticed that my numbers are a lot lower. So I'm down to like a 0.0 something. And actually it's gone all the way down to 0. It's gone all the way down to 0. Take my hand off. I'm back up to 3. Put my hand back down after just a few seconds. I'm all the way back down to 0. Look at that. So, word to the wise, if you have a house that is not grounded and you need some grounding and you don't feel like running a whole big wire all the way down to the ground on the outside, jar of dirt works. And if you're looking for a highly effective grounding mat that actually works, they do send you this particular piece of equipment so that you can measure for yourself that your voltage goes all the way to 0 when you've got your hand on that mat. And you can test for yourself to see if it works. And yeah, there it goes, back down to 0. Hand off, hand on. Antiagingbed.com has got some really incredible products. And if you use the code PHOENIX, PHOENIX, you'll get yourself an extra 5% off of anything. Back to 0. So, best grounding mat that I've ever tried. I also love that they include this handy dandy little device so you can see it working for yourself. Check it out online. Antiagingbed.com. #PHOENIX for an extra 5% off anything.